your final answer? Okay, let's play. Here's the first question.
You're probably going to look at this and think, wow, is that all there is to it? Looks like it was designed in PowerPoint or something. You'll have this dismissive attitude right away. And I know this because I did the same thing. See, gamers have a tendency to focus so much on the technology that makes a game that we lose sight of the game, the basic interaction that is a video game. Even without the elaborate graphics and fancy music and all the other stuff that tends to distract us, there's something about this game that made me keep playing this game. Might be Regis Philbin.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Third edition.
That's right, it's the third edition. If you go back in time and look closely, you'll see that it's pretty much the same edition as the second edition. It just added new questions, had Regis record some new lines, and called it a day. Not much effort, obviously. And based on the things we usually talk about in reviews, yeah, this game kinda sucks. Didn't change the fact that I wanted to keep playing it. Might not be a very good video game, at least not by the usual standards of good video games, but it's still a good game, even if you don't actually win any money.
Well, now you're a millionaire. Time for all those distant relatives and old friends to call you up and ask for a handout. And they will. Lucky for you, there isn't any real cash here. Yeah, so they're not going to get a thing. Nothing. A lot easier being rich when it's all virtual money, isn't it?
So, obviously, that's the one caveat with any video game based on a game show. The whole draw of these shows is that the stakes are huge, right? There's like thousands of dollars on the line. And we can feel that pressure because we can relate to that pressure. We imagine how that money would change our lives, and it makes the tension more genuine. Obviously, that's missing from the game. If you lose, you just start over. So there's just inherently a limitation here, something that instantly puts the game at a disadvantage. But even so, there's still something fun about this. And I think it's just that simple, timeless appeal of testing your wits. Humans love that shit. This game offers it. In fact, it's virtually identical to the show. You get a series of progressively more difficult trivia questions, each answer earning you more money. Well, not real money, but you get the idea.
Okay, A it is. When you're right, you're right.
You also have 3 lifelines, which are basically clues. One pulls the audience, giving you percentages of their answers. Another takes away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving you with 2 to choose from. And the last, and maybe the dumbest when applied to video games, has you phoning a friend for advice. Only, in this case, it's not your friend. It's just a fucking idiot.
Joe's Sports Bar, Willie speaking.
Hey, Willie, how's the crowd down there tonight?
We're partying down, Reg, my man.
Sounds like you've got a packed house there.
Oh, the big game's going our way and we're having a blast. What's going on with you, man?
You know why I'm calling, of course. I've got a question for you.
Hey, if I don't know it, someone here does, right? Ow!
Terrific.
And that's where we can start to make some criticisms. It's why, even though this is a good game, it's not a good video game. For starters, when there are no people to pull, the lifelines are totally arbitrary, unless there's some kind of online component there, which obviously wasn't the case on the original PlayStation. The concept of lifelines doesn't really work in a video game. And actually, as a video game, there's plenty to criticize here. There's a lot of load times, the game's really slow, and the presentation's minimal. I mean, you get some generic lines from Regis, some music from the show, PowerPoint graphics. I mean, minimalism is a very good thing, except for when it's ugly. Then this is just ugly.
You're gonna opt for answer D. Fine. You got it.
But knowing full well that it's a lousy video game, I really enjoyed playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 3rd Edition. Even with the lack of options, even with the awful presentation, even with Regis, that basic interaction of answer this question. There's something pure and fair about that, and appealing. It's something universal and addictive, even if it's in an otherwise video game. Big thanks to our friend Dylan from Nashville, Tennessee, for sending us.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Third edition. Clark is the one for this question. He makes his living as a professional clown, but he's got degrees in almost everything.
Hello.
Hey, Clark, how's the clown business?
Oh, it's a little slow, but that just gives me more time to work on my doctorate in Chinese horticulture.
Good, very good. You know, we're playing Millionaire here, and we sure could use your input on a question.
Yeah, sure. What's the question?
Here's the question. You've got a half a minute.
That's a pretty cryptic question. Not one that most people know.
I wouldn't dream of calling anyone but you for a question like this.
Well, obviously it's answer A.
We really appreciate your comments. I'll see you later.
Thank you for calling.